So this weekend I went and saw Dora and the Lost City of Gold, the live-action Dora the Explorer. Explorer. And you know what? This movie, it was way better than it should have been. So a lot of people won't know Isabella Moner, and she is cast as Dora. She's been in a few big movies. She's been in the Transformers, she's been in Instant Family with Mark Wahlberg, and now she's starring in Dora and the Lost City of Gold. And quite different roles altogether. One she's action, one she's a teenager trying to look after her two kids in the adoption agency, and here she's Dora, a young girl raised in the jungle by her parents, who are played fantastically. Eva Longoria and Michael Pena. They play the roles great. In fact, I can't say enough. I liked the whole cast in this movie. I thought they got along great. I thought the mix was good. There's scenes in the jungle. There's the exploring part. There's, yes, Boots and Swiper are there as well, and it kind of makes sense the way they do it. It's enjoyable, and it's not, it's a kid's movie, but there's humor in it that we get as adults, which makes taking your kids to these kind of movies the best. That's what makes Pixar movies so good, because there's humor in it that we get as adults, and you feel the same thing when you're watching this movie. So it sets off that Dora's parents decide to head off, and they're going to find the Lost City of Gold. Dora is sent to live with her cousin and his parents, and so we have this fish out of water going to a modern LA high school, and Dora is played by, the naive, I was raised in the jungle, hi, my name is Dora, hi, my name is Dora, that kind of person. Somebody with really no shyness about doing anything because she's never been around people to be shy about, and it's just kind of charming. It really is. Isabella Moner does a very good job at portraying the innocence that you would expect from Dora. And like I said, the humor works for me. They're not afraid to shy away from being about a cartoon. And that's kind of also what I liked about it. At one point, Dora and her parents are sitting around the table in the jungle, right near the beginning of the movie, and Dora's talking a little bit, and they're talking about the different things they can find, and there's and all of a sudden she turns and looks directly at the camera and says, "What do you guys think about this?" To the audience. And the parents, like Michael Pena and Ava Longoria, they're like, who's she talking to? And the camera pans out that there's nobody else there, but she's talking to us like they do on the show. And that's what's kind of very, very entertaining about little things like that. They're not afraid to play off the spoof. They're not afraid at all to be a kid's movie and just make it fun. And that's kind of what this movie turned out to be. There was a couple movies this week, and to be honest, out of all the ones I saw, I enjoyed this the most. I thought they did a pretty good job. And if you'd have asked me if I'd have liked Dora and the Lost City of Gold more than some of the other movies like The Kitchen and things like that, I would have just told you you're crazy. But as it turns out, I think they did a really good job. I think this will be a big hit on streaming service. I think a lot of people are staying away from it because they figure it's just a really cheesy kids movie. But don't be fooled. If you're looking for something to do with your kids, take them to see this movie, because I was in an audience with young kids and teenagers and tweens, and every single one of them was enjoying the movie. The young kids were watching it glued to the screen. It kept their imagination going. The parents were laughing. There were numerous jokes throughout. I laughed a few times, which, considering it's a kid's movie, you gotta give it credit. So my hat's off to this movie. I definitely say it's a 7 or an 8. For a kid's movie, I'd say an 8. The kids that saw it really seemed to enjoy it, and the parents came out of it smiling as well. And really, what more can you possibly ask from a Dora the cartoon live action movie? Well, I hope you liked this review. If you did, why don't you check out some of our other videos here on Critical Mass, and even maybe hit that subscribe button so you can see more of our content coming up. And we hope to see you soon at our next review.